what's good, y'all? Welcome back to brand new Comic Cracks issue number 7 of X-Men. So yeah, let's see what we got. Okay, Cyclops is drinking. I'm pretty sure he's rocking the old like Grant Morrison, all new. Was it all new, all different, or was it just all new X-Men? I believe is what it's called. All new, all different was a whole Marvel line in like the mid 2010s, if I remember correctly. Correct me if I'm wrong, the comic, but I'm pretty sure this was from All New X-Men. That's what the Grant Morrison stuff was. Anyway, the Summers family lodge outside Merlin, Alaska. The Iron Knight, as he's just chugging down beers. I had thought the Cyclops that Cyclops always had a plan. Tell me, what step towards victory is this, Scott? The one where I try to imagine just what exactly victory might look like. I've forgotten. It's been so long. Everything I worked for over the last couple of years, that I bled for, died for, it's gone. Even Jean's gone, out in space, where she has to be. So tell me, hey, Magneto, full costume this time. Do you see any victories lying around, Magneto? Because maybe I missed them. I got this thing with my eyes. I do wonder why he's wearing the old jacket. Like, why is it just a nod to Grant Morrison? Was Jade McCain a big fan of his run or something? like, why was he wearing it? Why is he wearing it? The Factory, no. What do you think? What do you think about Piper? About Piper Cobb? I mean, excuse me. I'm sorry, I was lost in thought. Her bringing up the Iron Knight brought it all back for me. I'm sorry, of course it would. Will it hurt the mutant test? Not in the slightest, Miss Cobb. I require a signal hair from your head, which will test your X gene. Okay, ow. You got that, Percoy? It's that easy? Well, not normally, no. But we are partially well equipped here at the factory. We have the last remaining Cerebro, of course, but this was also once a Sentinel factory, and detecting mutants has ever been their specialty. So I guess this is all a flashback, or maybe this. I'm not entirely sure where this picks up in the timeline. But seriously, why is he wearing this jacket? I don't even know why he even still has it. Like, that shit was like damn near 20 years ago, if not over 20 years ago, was Grant Morrison's run. How do you still have this jacket? Anyway, this is Logan behavior, Scott. Well, everyone likes him. True. Our people are in crisis. They look to Cyclops. You were chosen as a boy, anointed for leadership. Logan is effectively immortal. He has the luxury of time to wallow in his feelings. You do not. That is your strength. You have always moved forward because you have a mission, and an all too finite lifespan which to accomplish it. I didn't ask to be made a teenage warlord to have that be my tenure of my entire life. Of course you didn't. I never asked to be sent to the camp, Scott. Oh my goodness! I never asked to be hunted for what I am, be it Jew or mutant. But the world doesn't wait for us to ask for before it inflicts horrors upon us. All we can do is fight it by surviving or die. What will it be, Cyclops? Is he about to use his eyes? Okay, you win. You want a beer? I suppose so. And now they just vomit. It's some kind of store brand. You'll love it. It's terrible. So, to me, my X-Men, huh? We need X-Men more now more than ever. I guess I always knew that. After all, I spent the last 2 weeks looking at that hideous place. Next page. Hungry? Oh man, I'm always hungry now. Then you'll be in luck. Blob makes quitch, and I bet it's even still warm. And if it isn't, then we can do something about that. Thank you, Glob. Yeah, thanks, Glob. You're welcome. That was ill-considerate, ID. Hmm? Mutant or not, the girl is welcome here. That's not an issue. But your actions have put us in danger. She could be a mutant, Psylocke. She could be one of us, and she needs help. That's what the X-Men do, correct? But you didn't bring this to the X-Men, did you? You convinced Magic to go along with your scheme and just did it. This is what the X-Men do, but the X-Men are a team, and you need to start acting like you're on this team. Next page. You spent 2 weeks drinking terrible beer and staring at a Sentinel factory. God, no wonder you're depressed. This lodge has been in my family for decades. Oh, Jesus. There's a lot of good memories here. And now even that's gone since they built that factory. Because even here, a place that I once loved, I'm confronted with the cruel truth about the world and our place in it. Okay. Looked at that way, I suppose, but that factory was shut down and will never build another Sentinel, while you and I still live to fight. Look at it not as a constant insult, but as the skull of your enemy, set on a stake as a warning. Max, the Avengers trashed the factory, not us. Do not pick apart my rhetoric, young man, and give me another one of your another of your terrible beers. I knew you weren't up to them. It's the faint taste of dog. Wait, what is that? Next page. No, it can't be. It's huge. Oh shit, a wild Sentinel. And it's headed for the town. Is he gonna keep the jacket on? Are we just gonna be rocking old school with the all new X-Men drip? A wild Sentinel? Yes, an anonymous weapon system. Wild Sentinel's core can build itself a chassis from the surrounding materials. After the Avengers decommissioned the factory in the fight with Orchid, there must have been some stray core left over. Oh wow, so it's like a zombie Sentinel? I'm sure that's a pretty good way of looking at it. I walked from the factory to the town like it was Frankenstein, like the monster. Or no, it was the monster. Then you mean Frankenstein's monster? Frankenstein was a doctor, woman. I knew it was coming for me. I know what that's like. See Generation Hope number 11. How old is that book? Why the town? Why hasn't it come for us? Maybe there's mutants in town. Maybe they don't know they're mutants. Doesn't matter. You came here looking for an X-Men Magneto. You just found one. Then let us fly. Should have burned that factory to the ground. Damn a wild Sentinel. Damn wild Sentinel tech. Plans, Cyclops? Wild Sentinels are more adaptable than baseline models. I estimate I can hit it 3 times before it adapts to countermeasures to my optic blast. But I've trashed more Sentinels than most. If you can give me an opening, I can kill it. Whatever it does doing, it goes through Merle to do it. We need to stop it in its tracks. What is that? It's a Sentinel! Why is it coming for us? Get somewhere safe. We've got this. Wait, we're the X-Men. Next page. You get your 3 blasters. Say, how many do you need? If I have a clear shot at its AI core, 1. Then I shall have it. Don't miss. Stabbed it. Next page. There is no place in the world for you anymore. You are a relic, a remnant. A monument to hatred, to fear. But I do not hate or fear. Stronger than you should be. There. Or did Cyclops get it? One shot. I told you, you did it. Let's talk roster. I got some thoughts on who to get in touch with. And do you still have Weird Island base? What? Max, what are you doing? Stop it! Magneto, what is this? I can't control my power. Wait, what? What do you mean you can't control it? Oh, is that why he's in the wheelchair now? Is this like a flashback to like between the first issue and like the end of X-Men 500? You know, you had to knock me out with an optic blast, but no one was hurt. And no one saw what had become of me. My dignity remains intact at the very least. RLDS. Resurrection-linked disintegration sickness. As it turns out, there was a price to be paid for cheating death. A flaw in the diamond that was Krakoa's resurrection. We don't know that for sure. Hank is trying to get to the bottom of it. He'll figure it out. The weakness of my body is one thing, but losing control of my powers. I am just the first of us affected. And I was only resurrected by the five once. How many times were you resurrected, Scott? How many times was Quinn? 2. And what will you do when your Omega level telepath loses control of his powers? The results are in. Piper Cobb, you are 100% Homo sapiens. Which is to say you are a human being and not a mutant. What? No, that can't be right. I'm so hungry all the time and all the cramps and pains. I thought, I was sure. It's all right. Now you know the Sentinel wasn't after you. So what do I do now? Ileana and I will take you home. You'll wake your mother up. Things go back to normal. Wait, she's still asleep? They literally just lay on that couch. Like, they didn't wake her up. She's just still stuck in that first. How long has that woman been sleeping? That was like 2 issues ago. That's wrong. Nothing is normal in my house ID. I know there's little I can do about your mother, except for this. When she next brings you to protest, I'll be where you first saw me, and then I will smile just for you, and you will know you have a friend. Next page. Going to bed all night, taking a nap like that. I know you sleep. I hope you sleep well at least. I will, Mom. Big day and all. Love you, kid. 100% Homo sapiens. 100% Homo. Her arm changed. I think she is a mutant. Wait, there's more? Okay, yeah, there's more. The next morning. Quentin, I have lunch planned with the chief of police. I do not have time to argue with you. You simply are not allowed to strip my Quinjet for parts to feed the Marauder. Obsolete. That is an MK1 Quinjet. You what the hell? You Philistine? A classic. Hunk of junk, more like McCoy. Who took him? All right, raid on Grey Malkin. Part 1 of 4. So we got like a mini event going on next. All right, that is the issue, ladies and gentlemen. Phenomenal issue, man. Overall, I give it a 9.5 out of 10, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like if you did, subscribe if you're new. Follow me until you feel like it. Links, subscribe below, and as always, come back for more. See you guys next time.